So I got a great CrazyTown here. I don't even want to try to set it up because you know who.
You've been talking this up the whole show, behind the scenes, even an hour before the show. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna love this one."
I mean, this one's a real head scratcher, man. This one's a real head scratcher. So here you go. Here's today, episode, I believe, 58. 53 of them.
Oh, you're all right. You got it, man.
So I can.
And so there's just it's a. I think I like a variety. I like a variety of music, and so for me it goes all the way from dealing with folks like Celine Dion, who's not doing much right now. She's starting back in a big way, all the way to listen to. Some hip-hop artists. But
absolutely.
And by the way,
pump you up before you go on stage. Like, everybody has that one song before you go on stage, like one song you like to listen to kind of get you up and ready, fired up.
There's a bunch. One of the ones I like is that, I shouldn't even say it probably. But what I like is that the song "You're the Best,"
right?
And I like it because it reminds me of my wife, and I just like up tempo,
right?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's running for president.
And we're focused on how many people are in the arena. No, I think we should just probably focus on the mental acuity of the two men running for the office.
Oh, my goodness.
And all joking aside, that is exactly what we should be focused on. Because let's not focus on it on November 4th and learn that he's not, we deserve to see him on his own 2 feet and to see what he can do at this point. Because this is just...
is part of their strategy to let him be so buffoonish that Trump can't bully him like he could Hillary? Because Hillary was such an evil, cackling, twisted villain that everybody hated, and Joe is just this creepy, sleepy old weirdo who can't get a sentence out. So will it come across as bullying?
Well, here's cut 8. This is Simone Sanders on just kind of not that exact question, but she was on yesterday or this weekend with Chris Wallace, and he asked her about just this. What is the strategy here? Here's what she said.
Well, Chris, to be clear, Vice President Biden does interviews, takes questions from the press regularly. And yes, in March, we have adjusted to this new normal like most people in America. We have been campaigning virtually, but just because we are campaigning virtually does not mean we are not meeting actual voters across the country. Vice President Biden has campaigned in Michigan and Florida. Dr. Biden has campaigned in Colorado and Texas. So the reality is what we have been doing is following CDC guidelines, Chris. What we have been doing.
But why hasn't he held a news conference for 80? But why hasn't he held a news conference for 80 days?
Chris, as many of y'all in the national press and in the Beltway press are well aware, we take pride in prioritizing local media. And so the vice president is doing local media interviews. He's doing national media interviews, and he is taking questions from reporters.